Okay, so you have a old phone and you have an old hard disk and you are upgrading to an SSD or a new iPhone 12 and you want to get rid of your old phone. So what will you do with it? Get it, so never sell it. Now roll the intro. So here one day I was just surfing the web and I came across this article and in which I actually came to hear about this man called Robert Siciliano. You can actually see the web page, you can see the blog here, and I'll leave a link to this in the description, so go and check it out. One thing which really stuck in my head is that when you actually sell your phone, you are just factory resetting it. Actually for Android, the data is never gone, and leave it for Android and iPhones and Blackberries, they're actually based on flash drives. But what about your hard disk, which is actually more based on the CD-ROM type of architecture? When you just delete something from a hard disk, the data is never gone from it. It just becomes more difficult to access, and people with little knowledge about hacking, about coding and about computers can actually access all of your information. So you have your credit card information, you have your passwords, you have your different types of photos, images, videos. You actually want them to fall in the hands of strangers who could actually buy or sell them and make money. Never, right? So when you actually got a hard disk to sell, never sell it. Keep it. If you want to not to see it again, break it, smash it, just drill holes in it and then throw it as scrap, but never sell them. Never sell your old phone. Just keep it unless it becomes too outdated and drill holes and just throw them out of your sight. But never sell them. And the way this man is just talking about, Robert Siciliano, that actually went for an experiment. He actually bought quite a number of iPads, iPods, tablets, MacBooks, desktops, and what he actually found was quite disturbing. He actually saw through entire digital life of several people, their images, their credit cards, numbers, everything stored, and they were just thinking that everything was gone just before they scrubbed up everything. And no, but the story was different if you actually have a Blackberry or an iPhone. Blackberry is the top-notch software when it comes to security. If you actually factor this at a Blackberry, everything is actually gone. You can actually never ever access it. The encryption is so good that no one can access it. But when it comes to iPhone, it is not as good as Blackberry, but their iPhone, Apple does a good job. But Android is a disaster. When you actually factor it into the Android phone, nothing is gone from it and everything can actually be accessed within a few clicks and live off hard disk in your computer. When it comes to NVMe SSDs, they actually make some sense actually because they're not based on your CD-ROM architecture, they're more based on the PCI, and actually they can remove data from it as efficiently as a RAM can do. But hard disks and phones, especially Android, should never be sold in the second-hand market. I was actually planning on selling an old phone that has been lying around, but from now on, never selling it. I'll actually use it as my second phone, but I'll not sell it ever. You guys get this very clear in your heads. Never ever sell your old phones and hard disks. And if you actually think I am actually talking bullshit, go down to the link in the description and check that blog out. You'll actually believe. Even if not from me, you'll actually believe a guy who actually works for McAfee, right? So that was all for it, and with that said, I hope you get it. I'm Arkel, this is Cyber Talk, and I'll see you next video.